I've been playing this riff for years since I was a kid, which is Trip at the Brain by Suicidal Tendencies. You know, I always play Trip at the Brain. I've been doing that since I was 15, and I still do it. And I still play Harvester of Sorrow. So that also gives me a little bit of a variety in just figuring out the tone and the feel of it. You know, it gives you power chords and a little bit of a lead. That's pretty much it, man. I'm not gonna blast through some leads because I'm not a lead guitar player. For sound checks, I always go into play the blues, like. You know, so it's got a little bit of, you get a power chord in there, you get a bit of a lead. It gives the sound man everything they need to kind of get through. But for me, picking out a guitar, personally, I don't like playing our riffs when I'm by myself. I'm sick of them. I play them enough live. Thrashy or AC/DC, lots of power chords in there. That's how I pretty much get acquainted with a guitar. You are my woman. Well, first of all, I have to state right off the bat, I'm not a gearhead. I'm not one of those guys in bands who fawn over amps or guitars or pedals or anything. I'm just really a creature of habit. So I know what sound I want in my head, and when I got that sound, I just pretty much tend to stick to it. And quietly for years, I've always had an SG at home. It's the guitar that I kind of had when, you know, I would be playing Telecasters on stage and Explorers on stage. But then I'd come home and I'd fiddle on an SG. And the only reason why I never brought that out on tour is because I always thought that SGs are very temperamental guitars. And somehow we were able to, you know, get a few SGs in the arsenal that stay in tune over the period of the show, and me bashing it and beating it up during the show. And so I always play SGs. You are my woman, and I am your man. First off, it looks great. I just love how it looks. It's a very simple guitar, but it sounds great. And the most important thing, of course, is feel. And the neck is always a big deal, and I like thick necks. And SGs are usually come with thicker necks than, like, you know, Tellies and Strats. With the lightness of the SG, I can be a little bit more energetic and free. And so that's also a good thing. I don't know, man. The neck feels fucked. The neck, it's all in the neck. It's all in the hands, let's be real. So if my hands feel good around the neck, that's all that matters to me. Just in case.